In this video, I'm going to introduce you to Prompt2model. Prompt2model is a system which enables you to provide a simple English language task to this system, and then this system generates a trained model on the basis of that simple English language task. In other words, what it does is you ask it to create a model as per your requirement. On the back end, it deals with ChatGPT at the moment, unfortunately, and so that you would need an open AI key, and that's a paid thing. But I am hoping that soon it will have some open source model behind it. Anyway, so as soon as you give this prompt to model a prompt or a text-based task, it talks with that ChatGPT and creates a small pre-trained model for you. I will drop the link to this GitHub repo and whatever links I'm using in video description so that you can read more. But for now, let me give you a quick overview how you can install it on your own. The first thing you need to do is to grab your Open AI's API key. For that, go to platform.openai.com. From there, log in with your email, and then on the left hand side, click on API key and then create new secret key. I will just call it for now test, and this will be visible only when you create it. So make sure to copy it one time, otherwise, next time you would have to create a new one if you don't copy it. Anyway, so once that's done, um, go back to that GitHub repo and see what are the steps. So the first step is to do this pip install prompt to model. For this demo, I am using Google Colab's notebook, which is again free. All you need to do is to go to this colab.google and log in with your Gmail account and then click on new notebook. Once you will click here, you will be presented with this screen. Go on the menu, go to runtime and select change runtime type and select D for GPU. Save. Now we are all set to go. As I said, the first step here is pip install prompt to model. So let's type it here. And when we are running these pip command, we need to put exclamation mark in front of the pip command. So pip install prompt to model, click on play, and then let's wait for it to finish. As you can see that this installation is still running, so I'm letting it run. Meanwhile it runs, one point of note is that you can do this on any Linux instance or even on Windows. So if you don't have access to Google Colab or if you don't want to use it, don't worry, you can use it on any system of your choice. I have even used it on AWS SageMaker and it works like a charm. So you are not confined to the selection of your host system. So let's wait for it to finish. Takes a bit of a time because as you can see, it installs a lot of things. While it's running, let me show you the paper on which this great tool is based. So this is the paper where they have discussed the reason behind this model, what they are using, and the whole methodology. And it's a fascinating read. I will drop the link in video's description so that you can also read through. Especially this bit is very interesting. So if you read through it, over 3 tasks, they have demonstrated that given the same few short prompt as input, models that outperform the result of a strong LLM GPT 3.5 Turbo by an average of 20% while being up to 700 times smaller. So that is huge. So definitely a great read. And hats off to all of these researchers, Vijay, Chen Yang, Amanda, Tong Shong, and Graham. Great work, guys. Okay, and let's see if it has finished. It has finished, thankfully. Okay, next next step we need to do is, and they're also asking us to restart the runtime. Maybe I will restart the runtime now. Yes. Cool. Okay, and then the next step we need to do if we go back to that repo is export our OpenAI API key, which we have just copied from this site. Let's go here. Export. Let me paste my key here, and I will rotate it. So don't worry about copying it. Let me paste it here. Looks cool. And Click on play. So that will set our environment variable. Maybe I need to put exclamation mark. Okay, that's done now. Okay, and then we just need to run this command, Python CLI underscore demo, to create a small demo from the prompt as shown in the demo video below. So I will also show you this demo video shortly, but let me first run this. Click on plus code, exclamation mark, and then this. You already have set the environment variable. Okay, so it says it can't run this. Let me go back. Okay, so I think I would need to also clone this repo. So let me go back here. Let's clone this. Plus code. And the command would be git clone, and this. Let's clone this repo, and then we will cd to this repo, cd prompt to model. This is cool. Now we can run our command. Let's run it here. So this is running, and it will take a bit of a time because I'm using a free GPU here. So, but you get the idea how to install it. And once this run finishes running, training the doing everything, this will go and then create your model. Because I'm not using the paid version for OpenAI, that is why it is giving me an error. But if you have the paid version, it will go and train your model. And that is why I was referring to the earlier my earlier comment that I don't really like the way OpenAI is charging people for this after getting their models trained on all the public data. I believe they should follow the suit for Llama and other stuff. And I also hope that this Prompt2model or any other similar tool would go and create a free unpaid model behind the scene. Anyway, let me play this video a bit, and I will also definitely share the link in video's description to give the due credit. So let's watch what it is doing. So as soon as I ran that, as you can see, Python CLI demo, what it is doing is it is um, going in, ready to start, asking me the task, and then it is retrieving the data, and then it is training the data set after loading it, and then it is giving me the some of the menu items and retrieving the model, and these are the model it has retrieved, and then it is asking you what you want to do, and then you're in. You don't have to do anything. It is just doing everything for you, setting all the hyperparameters, including temperatures and stuff, and then so on and so forth. So I will stop the video here, the demo video, and you can watch it on their GitHub repo, and I will drop the link in video's description. I hope that you enjoyed it. A really good idea, and I'm more than sure that there will be similar tools as like this tool. Preferably at the backend, there will be a free model. That's it, guys. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you.